Belief in angels in Islam. The angel of death, Azreal. Belief in angels is one of the fundamental tenets of Islam, following faith in Allah, His messengers, and the hereafter. To believe in angels means to acknowledge that they are a special creation of Allah, made from light and remain unseen to human eyes. They are entirely obedient to Allah's commands and never disobey Him. Some angels are dedicated to worshipping Allah until the Day of Judgment, while others deliver divine revelations, regulate natural phenomena such as weather and rain, and carry out various other cosmic duties. Among these appointed angels is Azreal, known as Malak al-Maut, the angel of death, who is responsible for seizing souls at the appointed time of death. The Quran mentions him as follows: Say, the angel of death who has been put in charge of you will take your souls, then you will be returned to your Lord. The name Azrael originates from Hebrew, meaning servant of God. In the Quran, he is referred to as Malak al-Maut, the angel of death. The angel of death, his divine duty, Farishta, according to Islamic tradition, when Allah intended to create Prophet Adam, peace be upon him, He commanded the angels to gather soil from the earth. However, the earth pleaded with the angels not to take from it, and they, respecting its plea, returned empty-handed. Eventually, Azrael successfully completed the task and brought the soil to Allah. Because of this, Allah entrusted him with the responsibility of seizing the souls of all living beings. Allah then commanded him, O angel of death, I appoint you over the souls of Adam's descendants. You must carry out your duty without hesitation, even when it comes to taking the soul of an infant from its mother's arms. Azrael humbly asked, O Allah, why have you assigned me this fearsome and painful task? No creation will love me because of it. Allah reassured him, people will not blame you for death. Instead, they will attribute it to illness, accidents, and other causes. Thus, the angel of death was assigned his solemn duty, which he will continue to perform until the end of time. The process of death. From the time of Prophet Adam until the Day of Judgment, Azrael is responsible for seizing every human soul. However, he does not work alone. He is assisted by a vast legion of angels. These assisting angels record the appointed time of death and then deliver the soul to Azrael when the moment arrives. According to Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, Azrael is given authority over all the living beings on earth. When he takes the soul of a righteous person, he hands it over to the angels of mercy, who carry it towards paradise. When he takes the soul of an evildoer, he entrusts it to the angels of punishment, who take it towards torment. Azrael observes human faces 3 times a day, and when a person's lifespan and sustenance are completed, he takes their soul. When a soul is seized and the deceased's family begins to wail in grief, Azrael stands at the door and says, I have done nothing to harm you. I am merely carrying out the command of Allah. I have not stolen anyone's wealth, nor have I taken anyone's life unjustly, and I will continue to return until none of you remain. If people could see Azrael in that moment, they would forget about their deceased loved one and instead cry for themselves, knowing that their time would come soon. The terrifying appearance of the angel of death. Azrael's true form is beyond human comprehension, and his appearance is said to be incredibly fearsome. Even the strongest-hearted person would tremble upon seeing him. According to a narration by Ibn Masud, may Allah be pleased with him, Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him, once asked Azrael, O angel of death, show me the form in which you seize the souls of disbelievers. Azrael replied, you will not be able to bear it. However, upon Prophet Ibrahim's insistence, Azreal revealed his true form. When the Prophet looked, he saw a dark figure with flames of fire emerging from his head, terrifying beyond description. Witnessing this, Prophet Ibrahim fainted. When he regained consciousness, he said, "If a disbeliever merely sees you in this form, it is already a great punishment." Then Prophet Ibrahim asked, "Now show me the form in which you take the souls of believers." Azreal asked him to look away for a moment. When he turned back, he saw a handsome young man, glowing with radiance, dressed in pure white, and emanating a beautiful fragrance. Prophet Ibrahim remarked, "If a believer is granted nothing more than the blessing of seeing you at their time of death, it would be enough for their happiness. Even other angels fear Azreal, just as humans fear a lion." The death of the angel of death. One of the most intriguing aspects of Islamic eschatology is the death of Azreal himself. On the day of judgment, after every human and jinn has perished, Allah will command the angels of the throne to die. Then Jibril, Gabriel, Mikhail, Michael, and Israfil, Raphael, will also perish. The only one left will be Azreal. Allah will ask, "Who remains?" Azreal will respond, "O Allah, only you remain, along with your humble servant." Allah will then command, "Now, you too shall die." At that moment, Azreal will let out such an agonizing scream that if any human were alive, their heart would shatter from sheer terror. Then Allah will proclaim, "Where are the mighty rulers of the world now? Today, only I am the true king. To whom does the kingdom belong now? Today, sovereignty belongs to me alone." The angel of death. In other religions, the concept of the angel of death exists in several religious traditions. In Judaism, the angel of death is known as Samael, mentioned in the book of Exodus and the book of Enoch. In Christianity, Archangel Michael is regarded as the angel of death, believed to lead the heavenly armies and guide the souls of believers to paradise. In Hinduism, Yamaraji, is depicted as the god of death, riding a buffalo and taking souls to Yamlok, where they are judged. Ancient Egyptian and Aramaic cultures also had deities associated with death, while Canaanite and Phoenician *** civilizations referred to the angel of death as Abaddon. While many cultures have worshipped the angel of death as a deity, Islam teaches that Azreal, like all other angels, is a humble servant of Allah who obeys his commands. Even he will taste death on the day of judgment, for only Allah is eternal.